Jesus is harder on disciples than he is on seekers. And that's the principle. And I think it's part of our call too, that we have repented, we've given our life to God, and so that means Jesus is going to be harder on us as disciples. And as the church, we need to be harder on people inside the church than people outside the church. But can we be honest? We do that backwards. And so Paul says, hey, like, you can associate with people who are not Christian. He says that in 1 Corinthians 5. But those who are in the church, if they're allowing sin and yeast in the camp, hey, that's to be resisted. And so I want to just close with this idea. Culture is created by what is celebrated and what is tolerated. And we want a culture of holiness at Kalos Church. We don't want a culture of sin and rampant yeast being spread. But culture is created by what is celebrated and also what is tolerated. And often the leader's lowest standard becomes the follower's highest standard. And so we're trying to raise a culture of holiness where we say, God, I bring my sin to you. Would you cut any wicked way out of me? Anybody have that prayer?
Yep.
God, cut out any wicked way out of my life. Anything that doesn't line up with the full potential you have for me. Anything that doesn't produce life, would you help me be transformed in the presence of God? Not in a legalistic way. I don't believe God gives us a list of rights and wrongs in this New Testament era, but he's saying, give me 100% of your life. Give me 100% of who you are. Which is why I want Kalos to be in an environment where people feel safe enough to repent.